Hello, this is TLV back with paint or bracket 100,000 diamonds plus end of brackets. So this is our code we did last time that didn't really work out because of a few reasons here. A first important thing with fourth is that I have three loops here. I have the begin loop. In my begin loop I have the do loop and an if statement here. And if you put an exit command inside like inception, like 3 levels deep, it won't find the again statement to be able to quit the loop. So that didn't work. And what else did I do? Yeah, so I changed the code until this to the right, quite more complex. But I had to do it because of this thing that the exit won't find again. So basically what I did first, before I knew about that problem, was that I had this same code like I have here, but I had the digger part and I moved it up before the check here. And then it went into the do loop. That was the second one, first, second, and then it checked if the strings were equal to each other, if they were correct 3. So the if statement was inside the do loop, which was inside the begin loop here, and the exit statement, it couldn't find the again statement here, so they couldn't find each other, so the program crashed after it was done with all the direction. And the reason why I changed it around, the first reason was that this do loop, when you enter the value how far this is gonna go in x coordinates, the quarry, if it's not equal by 10 or dividable by 10 without the decimal places, these will never be equal. So that's why I had to redo it a little. So the x value always has to be able to divide by 10, otherwise these strings will never be the same and it will continue forever, like in this code right now. So that's what I changed first, but then it crashed on me. But I didn't understand why wouldn't this exit statement not find the again statement here. But they couldn't because it was 3 levels deep. Fuck me. Fuck. Alright. 3 levels deep is not good. It's too unstable. It's very unstable. Don't do it. So what I did, I was changing the thing. I start with the begin loop. It does the digger part. It goes into the do loop here. And this do loop checks if the strings are correct, if the values are same, x value and temp. And I did another thing here. I did a little trick. I'm doing a leave statement. This leave statement will always exit the do loop that it's inside. So you can see that I've got exit down here. So this leave, if the strings are correct, the values match up my temporary value. So if it has digging all the way to the x value, that amount of we put in, that the far we want this quarry to go, then it will first leave this loop. So then it leaves, it comes out here, then it checks again if they are correct. I had to do this because fourth program is a layer on assembly, and you can't exit like that through in so many layers deep. It didn't work, it seems. I mean, I'm learning now as well, so it's in the learning process. So I'm checking again if the statements, if it's true, if we have reached our destination, then we put a 0 back into temp and reset this temp value here, and then we exit the program. I did write else here just because I didn't want any bugs in my program, just in case. I don't think you need this statement here, but and if statement ends with then, and then again here. If it doesn't do the exit. So this will work really good. It does the digger, dig, and then it moves 10 times, and those 10 times, and then it digs again, and then the temp value is always increased here, temp. So I don't know what I'm painting. This is fucking paint. But these numbers are all added up into temp. But if our quarry is supposed to run 64 times, it will just run 10, this do loop 6 times, and then when it hits the 4, the 7th time, it will leave the loop. Leave me alone. Alright. So it will, the 7th run of this do loop, it will leave it and then exit here, because the strings are undo, because the strings will match up, or the values will match up here in this one here. Perfect. And yeah, so this is my new code for moving left. And I will do it for the other directions, and I think I can do this on screen, and you will so follow me what I'm doing. So this is the increment over here. This is the incremented temp value. So this is inside the do loop actually, and so this will always increment. So that's really good. What else is there? Yeah, in the do loop we have this if statement here basically. So if they match up here, this is under else here. So if they don't match up, if it's true, then leave this fucking loop. If not, we go to else, and then we increment the temp value. That we also check when the program begins, just in case. And then we increment this again. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back in Minecraft, not in Paint. Hola amigos, I'm back into Minecraft again. And let's here's the code. I did test it, so it works. It works fine, and the stack is empty. So all our code is still very clean. It works like it's supposed to, I hope. Let's try another direction quickly, and you can follow what I'm doing. I'm gonna say what I'm doing here. And let's do mright. We need all these programs here. Do the same. So define this xtemp, or just make it put 0 into the address. Xtemp, back in there. Now we begin our program. Run the digger. Do loop. And check the x value. So this is if you choose another direction in the program basically. So it's very similar. Only one thing is gonna change, and I think you know what's gonna change. Xtemp 0. String compare. If it's 0 true, that's true. That's the statement for true. If it's true, then we leave this fucking piece of shit loop. Otherwise, we increment the temporary value and put it back inside. Fuck me. Fuck you. Okay. Back into the temp here. Am I really doing this correctly? Have I missed something? Mright. I hope not. I'll do one right. And then we finish this. And we loop this one. now it's the time to check if the values are correct again. X value. Do a string compare on these guys. If it's true, we put it back 0 into temp again. We wanna reset the value because the temp value will be if we dig 90 blocks to the in x coordinate. I mean the temp will be 90 by now, so we have to erase it, replace it with 0 basically, so we don't fuck up our program. And then we want to exit the shit. Else, I don't know, nothing. Then quit the if statement. Again, if it doesn't match up, do the whole program once again. Done! And let's do mforw for. Ooh, I don't know what's the forward. Okay, for is forward. Okay, let's call this one mforw. Piece of shit. There we go, basically. I will do this one as well, and the other one not on camera. The last one. So one more here, so you can follow me. Like it's like reviewing our work, studying, checking the xtemp. Make sure it's a readable value and not some random binary code. It's actually the value we want, which is 0. We begin the loop. We run our digger program. That's the rabbit hole basically, how deep it goes. Do loop, we check the x value, we read it from the stack, read what's inside the address of x value, then we read what's inside the temp value. We compare them. If they're true, we do an if statement. Then we leave this shit. Otherwise, we increment the temp value. Put it back inside the xtemp, and that mark is to write to a memory address. And then we do one forward. Then, yeah, then exit the if statement, and then we exit the loop. And then we check if they're actually true to exit the word. We read from the address of the xtemp, and we read from the value of x value, and we compare the strings again. So if it's 0, then what do we do? Yeah. Oh, nice song. Put a 0 back into temp. Oh, xtemp. Oh, I almost did a fail the whole program there. That was close. 8/4. You can't do a single typo. Urgh. And we exit our program. Else. Then we exit our if statement here. And then we do it again. And then we exit our program. Whew! Should I do the back one really quickly? I can, I guess. No, I'll do it quickly when we start next time as a review. So this episode is slightly shorter. But yeah, that's it for this time. And next time we will put the mforw into qforward. That's gonna check the y value as well, the y coordinates. It's not gonna be so much code actually. So we have 4 more programs in this similar size, and I will record maybe 3 of them because the other ones will be just repetitions. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.